G'day, I'm Scotty Tucker, and if you're watching this, you're already aware of the benefits of using Biostim products in your dam. And this video is just to give you a little helping hand as to which product you should use for which situation if you're not sure. Now, if we start with the Biostim liquid, that one is targeted at suspended organic material that floats around in the dam. So if you've had a lot of rain and the crap's been washed in and the water hasn't really settled and there's a bit of sort of flaky, just organic material floating around in the water, then the liquid's a really good product for that. It acts as a biological flocculant of sorts. So what that means is that it will make these particles stick and clump together and then let them settle out. It's really good for stimulating bacteria in the actual water column to go around like little Pac-Man and just munch away on the crap that's in the water. Also very good to be used after you've done an aquatic algicide or herbicide treatment and you end up with dead, decaying material floating around a few days or weeks later. It can really help clear that up as well. Next we have the liquid's probably the lowest grade of the biological products. On the flip side to that, the Biostim powder is the highest grade in terms of concentration of product. This one comes in a powdered form, and it's in a satchel that you can simply toss in at various spots around the dam. This one's really good in really nasty water situations, in wastewater applications, or also when you're wanting to treat large water bodies, which is that's the most cost-effective way of treating large water bodies. So it's the most economical in larger sort of situations. It will help with degrading the nutrients in the system, both in the water, and also it will get down in amongst the sludge and start munching away and putting a protective coating or probiotic coating, if you like, of these good microbes over the bottom of the dam. The next ones that we talk about is the Biostim pellets and also the tablets. Now, both of these share a number of sort of, from an application point of view, they share a similar application in that these ones are really good where you've got large water bodies but you want to treat in a localised area, say around a jetty or underneath an irrigation suction line or something like that, where you're wanting to reduce the amount of sludge and organic material on the bottom around certain areas within your dam. They're also very good in large irrigation ponds where, again, you want to have aerobic species of bacteria being stimulated in the sediment and getting sucked in through your irrigation lines to help try and reduce the amount of biofilm caused by anaerobic conditions in pipes and sprinklers, which can cause blockages. And also in irrigation dams where you've got, it might be a smaller dam and you've got a high flow through going through. Maybe you're topping up from a bore or you're taking water from another source and it's not staying in your dam very long, in which case the powders or the liquids maybe then just getting sucked out through the irrigation and not having that long of a retention time within the water body. That's where the tablets and the powders are very effective because they sink straight down to the bottom and that's where they're working. So it doesn't really matter what's going on up above. The water can get topped up, taken out, topped up, taken out. These guys are still working away and chipping away at all the crap that's down the bottom. And that's actually a very key thing to dams. Most of the time what happens over time is that as those sludge layers build up, that becomes the primary nutrient source for algae and weed to grow. So all these types of products, what you're doing is reducing the nutrient load both in the water column and or in the sludge, and that means that you're going to end up with less incidence of nuisance algal blooms and aquatic weeds and that type of thing from growing. Now, the pellets and the tablets, as I say, they're very similar product in terms of the applications in which they're used. The tablets are a newer generation, say a second generation product from the pellets. The pellets are still very, very good product and you can use either one. But in time, or if you want a bit, because these are a little bit more intensive, they're shaping up as a better value for money type of product. They're a bit more expensive than these guys, but they're a bit more intensive in terms of their treatment. So we're finding that sort of over time people are switching from pellets to tablets, but essentially they serve the same purpose in the dam, which is to stimulate all the good bacteria on the bottom. So that's some of the differences and the similarities between the products. Hopefully that's given you a better understanding of what may be best suited for you. If you're not sure, get in touch and we'll help you out along the way. But fantastic range of products and should be used in every single dam that's out there.